Paul Kuthe from Portland, Oregon. I work at Alder Kayak and Canoe, and I'm here at the Golden Gate Sea Kayak Symposium this year, the 6th one, teaching some classes and having a bunch of fun.
My name is Allison Thompson. I'm from Maryland, from the DC area, and I came out here just because I like to get out to the West Coast to do some sea kayaking.
Today's class was Tidal Race paddling, so it's all about figuring out the big picture on how the tides work and putting ourselves right in there and having the most fun we can with it. From surfing to breaking into the current, practicing rescues, and just really learning how the whole tidal race thing works. I like to kind of ease folks into it, and the Golden Gate on the flood is a great spot to do that, because we can meander down to the gate, nice mellow current and eddy line to paddle across, and then riding the flood all the way up to Angel Island, and after lunch the ebb started, and just rode that right down to Yellow Bluff, and it was going off.
Part of the trip for me was learning this specific area, so learning the San Francisco Bay. I know this area really well on land, and now I know a little more about the tides and the currents and stuff you can't know just from looking at charts. You have to be out in there paddling in it, so that's really valuable.
Allison's great. It's good to see a female paddler so gung-ho and ready to go for it. Even just from the beginning of the day to the end, seeing a few light bulb moments that kind of put some pieces together for her just in the flat water. And then to see her apply those in rough conditions was really fun.
You know, we were out there in the waves, and it was jobbly, and there's the waves coming from different directions. I definitely felt like I was getting unstable to the point that I was about to flip. So it's similar to whitewater. Sometimes you kind of go with it. And it's like, okay, if I'm going to flip and set up and roll right away. And fortunately, it worked.
A lot of times, sea kayakers find themselves in a whole new world when they hit the current and a lot of lateral moving water. They're used to the big up and down, big waves and surf, but eddy lines and things are harder. So we were really practicing on holding our angle and really ramping up the difficulty in the same easy, mellow area. So intimidation factor is really low, but challenge is really high. And that's where people really tend to learn the most.